Hi there, Jennifer Brindley here with Jennifer Brindley Portrait Studio in West Allis, Wisconsin. I wanted to thank you for stopping by, and I'd like to just talk a little bit about portraits today and why they are so important. When I was in my early 20s, I actually was at my highest weight ever. I weighed about 60 or 70 pounds more than I do right now. And my family and my husband and loved ones didn't love me any less, but I definitely loved myself a lot less. By running from the camera, I essentially erased myself from existence in that period of my life. And I don't want any woman to be so scared of being photographed that she erases herself from existence too. And I'm not talking about a selfie. A selfie doesn't count. That's not a portrait. That's not a photograph. I'll show you a portrait. This is why being photographed is so important to me. This is really cool. I have this folio. It's just a little rag, portrait folio. On the front it says portrait by Albert Guida, photographer, Riverdale. I think this is probably a photographer who existed in New Jersey, I believe. And inside, I have portraits of my grandmother. This is Marge. This is my dad's mother. These portraits mean a lot to me as a photographer and as a granddaughter. And I know they mean a lot to my father, And I didn't even have an exceptionally close relationship with my grandmother. She spent time with us when we were kids, and she passed away when I was in my early 20s. But these portraits are everything. They capture her. They capture this just beautiful Welsh face. Isn't she gorgeous? One day your children will look for photographs of you. What will they find? I've been photographing people for a really long time. I've photographed almost 200 weddings in the 10 years I've been a professional photographer. And I've photographed countless women in boudoir and portrait sessions. And I've come to realize that being photogenic isn't a thing. When somebody really lights up in front of the camera, it's because they feel comfortable. And that's my job. That's not your job. It's my job to make you comfortable, to guide you through the process. My superpower is making people feel comfortable in the studio. It might seem overwhelming or make you feel nervous, but I want to challenge you. If you're still, after all of this, feeling scared and nervous and weird about it, but you've been kind of toying around with the idea of coming to me for portraits, I really want you to come visit me. There's no pressure, there are no strings attached, there's no catch. I just want you to come hang out for a little bit. I can show you the studio space and we can talk about portraits, what it would be like having a session with me, and you can tell me about anything you're scared about. Tell me your fears. I've heard them all, I promise. And most of the beautiful women that have been photographed by me share those same fears. And you know what? They challenged themselves and they overcame those fears. And then they come out on the other side of that, feeling strong and powerful. And they feel like they did it. And the next time that they come in for portraits, it's going to be a thorough celebration. There will be no fear attached to it because they know that the experience is good and they trust me. And so I'm asking you to trust me. So the reality is that the thing we need to overcome is just the thing that resides inside of us. And I want all of the women who come into my studio to recognize that they have to do this for the people who love them the most, but they also need to do it for themselves. I want to surprise you. I want to show you the most beautiful portrait that you've ever seen of yourself. And I want you to see yourself through my eyes. I want you to know that you're beautiful now, you're strong now, you're perfect now. You are right where you are. You're just where you need to be. And I want to capture you today. We get older, we put on weight, whatever it is, we avoid that camera. We're a mom. We are last on the list, especially if you are a mom, you put yourself last on the list. But why do you do that? The people in your life know that you're a caretaker, and they know that you put others first, but you're the one that they want to put first. They want you to take care of yourself and to love yourself and to celebrate yourself. These portraits paint a picture of who we are, and it's a way to chronicle your life. Because all the people in our lives, they love us and they want us to know how amazing and strong and wonderful we are. And portraits are a way that I can help show you that. So visit me at jenniferbrindley.com, and I hope to be photographing you soon.